Oh, man, I should have worn my glasses, too.
Oh, so you could see stuff?
What a novel idea.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy, Todd?
That is crazy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time.
You haven't. It's been
too long.
At least a week.
At least a week. It's been too long. I don't like
Right?
it.
I don't either.
We're
going to change it.
Yes.
We're hanging out, right?
Hopefully. We don't know when yet. Maybe Saturday night or
That's tomorrow.
Sunday. Yeah. Yeah.
God damn!
What's your goddamn, girl?
Oh, well, my goddamn surprise,
Surprise, surprise.
is that I caught your little fucking tickle in your throat from last week, just like I said I would.
Ain't nobody surprised.
Ain't nobody goddamn surprised.
Dude, the worst part is I still have it. Like, you can't hear. It's one of those colds that's, like, very mild, but enough to irritate you where you're like, I don't feel good and I just want to stay home and sleep, but, like, I don't have a fever. My cough is very mild. It's, like, the worst at bedtime or when you're sleeping. You'll wake up, like, hacking
a little bit, yeah.
And it's just kind of snotty.
Yeah, I can talk. If I go for too long and I try to swallow, all of a sudden I'm like, I think I'm choking. Like, everything sticks together.
Snot.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have that much snot unless I'm laying down or something. It's just like my throat is empty. It's just dry. Everything is dry. I feel so dry.
My older son lost his voice. I was like, that shit's genetics. We get laryngitis like a motherfucker.
I lost I was like, this.
Yeah.
This is what you hear. And that's as far as my voice has gotten lost. But, like, I'm used to, my little high-pitched self.
Yeah.
So then I hear this, and I'm like, oh, goddamn, who's she?
Ooh, who's this raspy voice? Soft-spoken motherfucker.
Soft-spoken motherfucker. And then I had to go in and do 2 fucking art classes.
Jesus.
The art classes that I've had anxiety about for my children all the time, right? I've talked about them on the podcast, got all this anxiety. Well, now that I have this going on, and then I had to go up and be like, all right, everybody, we're going to color a tree. Are we all ready to do some art? And they're like, what the fuck? So that's been fun.
Oh,
But,
that's awful.
that this month, those are over. And on to next month. But
Yeah, and you got the cold over with, and I'm really sorry. But just in time for karaoke.
just in time
You've
for
got
karaoke.
2 weeks to heal up.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine.
We're
It's
gonna
gonna be
I'm
fine.
hosting a
Or
karaoke night
I'll
at
do
my
some,
house.
like, Maren Morris, get that smoky voice.
Yeah. That's all we need. I expect it regardless.
Yeah, it'll crack halfway through.
Yeah, it'll be even better.
Can't hold it.
You just got to do it. I'm the only one. Like you
Exactly.
just throw into it like you meant to.
I will. It's going to be great.
Everybody will be like, are you okay?
I'm just really passionate.
I think she's choking on her spit. Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We knew it would happen, though.
We did. It was a risk I was willing to take.
Yeah. I just
And-
hope it is the same thing, and now I'm not getting infected with something.
I guess we'll find out next week.
Because I'm not fully over it yet.
This is a cliffhanger.
Oh, my God. Do you want to hear my goddamn?
I sure do.
Guys, you're not going to be surprised.
I am. What is it?
The fact that Trump is saying he's going to release the alien files.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so excited. Okay.
Okay.
700 things.
Yes. Is number 1. What a distraction.
What a fucking distraction. First of all, yes, I will take the alien files.
Yes, 100%.
Secondly, yes, I know that you are not going to tell me the whole truth.
Uh-huh.
Third of all, yes, I will still pay attention to the Epstein files. You're not tricking me.
No.
I see. What
And
you're
also,
fucking
the
doing.
Epstein files are just getting good.
I know.
Like-
Prince Andrew just got arrested, which we record now like a little bit in advance. So who knows what's even happened by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
I am ready to watch the world burn. Like,
Oh, I
I'm
am
over
too.
it.
Well,
I'm
as soon
over
as
it.
Prince Andrew got arrested, I was like, oh my God, like maybe that means that people will actually face consequences.
Things will happen.
Yeah.
I have hope.
So that's good. But
Yeah.
then I saw something else and I kind of lost hope.
Felt discouraged.
But I'm trying to keep my hopes up here. I think it's
Same.
going to be good. I think it's going to be exciting.
I think
but
we'll be okay.
I am also now fully convinced that Jeffrey Epstein's not dead and it's not going in prison.
Yeah, me
So,
too. Same.
you
Welcome.
know.
Welcome to my side of the world
Yeah.
where I'm like, I mean, you haven't proven to me that he is.
No.
So I'm going to go with he probably isn't.
Uh-huh.
Because you had a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Which I just have to say, guys, and like I know we're still in the middle of this, and things are probably going to wishy-wash back and forth forever, right? Like who knows if we're ever going to get all the information on what the fuck is going on in our world
No,
actively.
we won't. At least we
Yeah,
won't. Maybe
no.
our children will.
Maybe someday, yeah. And I'm under no illusion that like we're going to figure it all out. I forgot what I was going to say, but I am very hopeful that things will go in at least a direction that we're no longer willing to tolerate it, right? So then
Yeah.
it exposes the dark. So
From like a
hopefully,
here on out things will shape up a little.
Yeah, and I'm under no illusion it'll be easy. I think this is what I was getting at. Like, there's going to be something else that pops up that distracts us. Like, this is going to be like years long process. Yeah, but I'm just happy to see it moving in a direction that I feel like once the light touches it, we can't just walk away.
Right.
Forever anyway.
Right. We can't just be like, yeah, anyway, that didn't happen.
And
but I feel like that's still what's happening.
I feel so validated, though, like, which is a very big thing for me because I am somebody who is loud and fun and whatever as I like to be. On the insides, I'm like scared to share my own opinions and stuff. Like, I'm scared of judgment. I don't like that feeling. I just want to not exist and you don't ever worry about me over here. And I'll only show up when you want to see, when I want to be seen. That's like how I operate my life. So it's really hard for me to have these opinions, right? And to even talk about it on the podcast and all sort of shit. But it's so validating to see all the crazy shit that I've said, even to my own family and stuff where they're like, well, I don't think it's that. And you get dismissed right away. And I'm like, how come nobody gives me a little bit of credit? Because I do have a true crime podcast.
I do actually read into a lot of this stuff.
And I used to work as a data analyst for 11 years. So, like, I kind of know how to research stuff and, like, figure shit, like, wade through the shit, will you say? You know,
as they say.
Would you? If you will.
Oh, even if you won't.
And then, so, like, people in my life to be like, well, I don't think it's that. And then to brush me off has fucked with my self-confidence and my own self-validation. So even just to see these little horrific things come to light of, like, it might actually be true. I'm like, girl, you got to stick with it. You got to not buckle down just because somebody doesn't agree with you.
Trust your gut.
Yeah, trust my gut. Especially us women, man. We got intuition for a reason.
No kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's getting fucking wild. And there was I believed, like, obviously, Jeffrey Epstein did all these terrible things and blah, 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 but I still believed that he was dead,
Yeah, like that he's not alive.
Yeah, like, that was crazy, and he probably didn't kill himself, but, like, he's for sure dead. But now I'm like, well...
I mean, you don't get that much money and that much, whatever, status, and then they let you die in prison.
Right.
Suicide.
Right. Like, that's crazy.
It's not the suicidal type.
Yeah, I don't know. But...
I don't either.
Yeah. It's exciting. We'll see.
We'll see. I have hope. I have faith. We'll see.
Yeah.
All we can do is be ourselves.
You want to talk about someone else's misfortunes?
Obviously. That's why I'm here. Don't you know?
Here on episode 372.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We're going to talk about Michelle Thier. Okay?
Okay. Let's hear about it.
Now, Michelle was born Michelle Forcier.
Oh. What a fancy name.
I think that's how you say it.
I bet it is.
She was born in 1969. And that's all I know about her background. Okay? Other than she grew up in a military household, right?
Okay, relatable.
Yeah, exactly. She was an army brat. She moved around a lot. Her parents separated when she was young. Okay. She lived with and moved with her father and took on a lot of the responsibilities of raising her younger siblings. Okay. I don't know why a mom didn't get custody. Maybe she was also in the army and overseas or something. Or I don't know. I don't know what happened. But she's an army brat moving around with her dad, taking over the mom role, basically, right? In high school, she met a boy named Frank Martin Thier, who went by Marty.
Oh.
And their friends all thought that they were a perfect match because Michelle was a bubbly, lively person and Marty was more reserved and quiet, right? So they, like, completed each other.
Yeah.
After high school, they both decided to join the Air Force. Her, the Air Force Reserves.
Okay.
They were stationed in separate places until Michelle's company was about to head out to the Persian Gulf War.
Oh, shit.
And Marty was like, we should probably get married, right? Like, so that we can be stationed together, live together, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So they did. And they got married in 1991.
Aw.
And then they went wherever Marty was stationed, and they hopped around to a couple different states, right?
Okay.
During this time, Marty was often overseas for long stretches of time. And Michelle hated that. Like, her fucking best friend, her husband, is gone, right?
Right. Military life. That's how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. It sucks. To some people. I'm just saying there's some people that can handle that. Right, I would not like it.
Yeah, I would hate it too. I know. I don't know how my parents did it.
No.
My mom? God damn.
I don't
Single
either.
mom, basically.
Literally, yeah. My mom was a single mom. She did all that shit herself.
Just
like,
uprooting every 6 months.
Why? Yeah, she moved from the East Coast to the West Coast while my dad was overseas with babies.
Isn't that crazy?
What the fuck?
I know.
Oh, baby. I wasn't there yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon to come.
But still, fucking crazy. The feats that woman did is insane. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to.
No.
So, Michelle obviously was like,
thanks for
"This
saving
sucks."
our lives. Anyway, you weren't here for dinner again.
You
Thanks for our
ruined
freedom. Yeah, you ruined dinner.
I just need someone to put this fucking bed frame together.
Honestly, this Allen wrench is irritating me.
You know, I can't carry the fucking fridge in the house.
I'm sick of taking the trash out.
Yeah, I would hate it.
Yeah.
But Michelle was also attending school to become a psychologist, so she was relatively busy, right? Like, she had her own shit going on. She eventually graduated with her psychology degree, and she began work. Unfortunately, without studying to keep her busy, their relationship started to hit the rocks because he wanted a housewife and she wanted a husband who was home.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Yeah, like, you're not taking care of all the things. And she's like, I was promised a fucking man.
Yeah.
So,
the fuck.
yeah, the fuck is this? And then when he was home, they'd fight and bicker. So it was not going great, right?
Okay.
In 1999, Marty was a captain in the Air Force, and he got stationed at Pope Air Force Base, which is outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay.
It's also part of Fort Bragg, which is an Army installation that is apparently so terrible that it earned the town of Fayetteville the nicknames Fayette Hell, Vietnam, and Fayetteville.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've even heard now, like, people die at Fort Bragg all the time.
I've heard
like,
that
it's
too.
a
Yeah.
bad place to
I
be
think
stationed.
we've covered a case where somebody
we did.
wound up dead in the swamp nearby or some shit. I don't remember.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The
So-
water treatment facility or some shit.
I remember that. I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly what it was.
Every case we have covered, it gets me like that every time. I'll start to look up something and I'll have something similar and I'm like, we've covered it. And then I look it up and I'm like, God damn, there's a lot of shit out there, guys.
There's a lot of shit out there.
Yeah.
So while they were stationed there, their relationship continued to get worse, and Michelle was becoming depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle eventually started
I
dabbling.
said,
Relatable.
as you do.
As is tradition. So Michelle started dabbling in internet chat rooms.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Michelle.
And one day in 1998, she started talking to a man named John Michael Diamond.
Okay.
Okay? Now, John was an Army staff sergeant who was stationed at Fort
Fucking
Bragg.
Neil Diamond over here. Jesus Christ. John Michael Diamond?
John Michael Diamond.
Okay.
So
Like,
he's
Diamond Dallas
stationed...
Page. DDP. They call me JMP.
Exactly. But he's also at Fort Bragg, so, like, real close, right?
Yeah.
They bonded.
Wait, but he's in the military also?
Yeah, he's in the Army, though.
Well, wait a minute.
Not Air Force.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's not what we were looking for, girl.
Girl, I know. Like, you're tired of someone being out of the house.
Let me
Maybe
just
don't
pick
get another
one.
military guy.
Yeah. She's like, but the benefits.
But we have so much in common.
Right.
And that's literally what it was
Yeah.
she's like, oh, you also had a military upbringing? Like, we have so much in common, right?
Yeah.
And he was actually on wife number 2.
Oh, damn.
So he understood and was sympathetic towards her, like, marital woes, right?
Are they young? I don't know why in my mind they feel so young still.
1969 to 1998. 30-ish.
Okay. Well, you know what you want
or
at 30.
29-ish,
You know better
30,
what
you
you
know?
want at 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, you know, I understand completely. They're both married. They're just chatting, you know, whatever. But also...
Oh, she's still married. In my head, we divorced.
Oh, no. They just fight. They
Yeah.
just fight. And then he leaves.
Okay. Well, what more can we ask for?
Honestly. But they're still together. And John was still with his second wife.
Okay.
But
They're
the
emotionally
two-
cheating on chat.
Exactly. And they would
Okay.
start flirting and stuff on there as well. So they're
Yes.
having this little emotional affair, right?
Okay.
The two eventually decided to meet in person.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, surprise. They hit it off in person too.
Mm-hmm.
And they started having an in real life affair.
Uh-oh.
Can't do that. Shouldn't do that.
Yeah. It's not going to end well. If you do
Yeah. Meanwhile, Marty was in Little Rock, Arkansas, doing some flight training or some bullshit. So Michelle and John had free reign all over town. They're affairing everywhere.
Oh,
They're
God.
like, let's go
Is
to
it
the
a-
fucking...
Do people know each other there?
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, that
This-
seems like a bad idea.
Later, people are like, yeah, it was
We
a
saw
widely known secret, right?
Ah.
That they were...
Nefariously cheating. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
They would go to restaurants, clubs, dancing.
The
and-
Red Lobster?
I didn't ask. I didn't ask Google where they went.
Could you imagine walking into a Red Lobster and getting cheated on?
Oh, that would suck.
Ah, I'd walk right up and steal your cheddar biscuit.
I was gonna say,
Even if it were the last one,
and
you
I'm
would deserve it.
taking these. Take the whole fucking basket.
Yeah, you would. That's right. That's even better. Not just one, the whole goddamn thing.
Cheddar
That's
Bay
mine.
biscuits?
Yeah, get out of here.
You don't
with that.
deserve these. They're warm.
Fucking took her to the Red Lobster.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take you to Outback.
I don't know if he took her to Red Lobster. But they started going to swingers parties.
Oh,
Too, as a couple.
This is a fun little development.
Yeah. So, like, they're both cheating on their spouses and then going to parties where they would also sleep with other people.
Right.
So they're expanding
Just
their...
exploring their sexuality
Exactly. And
without their partner.
Without their partner.
I bet the fucking husband is like, now hold up, okay? Because I would have maybe been okay with that idea.
Right? Like,
I want to watch.
You didn't mention a party.
I mean, we need something to spice it up here.
Yeah, I didn't know I was also going to get my dick touched.
Yeah, exactly.
So when Marty came back home after 6 weeks, he noticed a change in Michelle.
He's like, oh, there's a little pep in your step.
You seem
Lighter.
different. He begged for them to go to marriage counseling,
Oh.
which she agreed to.
Okay.
But Michelle told him in June of 2000 that she wanted a trial separation.
Okay.
Okay?
She's like, this ain't working. This ain't what I want.
This isn't really what she wanted. So
Yeah.
she moved out into an apartment on her own with John.
Oh.
Oop.
Okay, that was quick.
Oop. Can't do that. Or you shouldn't do
Yeah,
that if you're still
yeah.
married and working on your marriage.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm not sure if Marty knew that John was also living in this apartment.
Dang. So he left his girl too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or at least
was faking it.
was faking it. Maybe he was overseas, quote unquote, you know?
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I could.
And you're in the same fucking state still.
Right?
Like
And
that's the
everyone
same
around
city.
can see you. Like, I saw him at fucking Outback.
Yeah, you're like ducking behind the booth in the Red Lobster.
Yeah.
See her at Walmart.
You can
like,
see
fuck,
him.
we gotta go down the other aisle.
Through the fucking lobster tank. Oh, fuck, they're coming in.
She's picking out the one lobster.
That one looks through. It's him.
What's she doing at the Red Lobster without her husband? That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't just going there alone, okay?
Nobody goes to the Red Lobster alone.
No.
I would love to go to the Red Lobster alone.
I would fucking... What a dream idea. There's no more Red Lobster, though. It's gone. It's closed.
Oh.
I think they all went out of business.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
I remember
like
that.
the Toys R Us. It's just like Toys R Us. It got. Some fucking private person bought it out and let it go to shit.
I think the last time that I went to Red Lobster,
Was with me?
was it with you?
No, I think I went with the kids. Or one kid.
I don't think I've
Like
been.
as a mom-son date.
I don't think I've been since kids.
Yeah. It's been that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So she's living with John in her own apartment. We don't know if Marty knows that John is there, right?
Right.
Got it. So during their trial separation, Michelle and John took a vacation to the Netherlands and Tilly's together.
Well, that's fun. Like Tilly's the store.
And Tilly's. Not and also Tilly's.
Oh, okay.
Did they get robbed?
Did they get some sick-ass skate gear?
She even went so far as to apply to the university that was like
Oh.
on the fucking island, I guess.
Oh, shit. She was like, we're going to live here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she put John down as her fiance.
Oh. That's interesting.
Mhm.
What a turn of events.
So eventually, Michelle got bored in this relationship as well,
Uh-huh.
and she decided to go back to Marty.
Okay.
She even spoke to Dr. Harbin about ending her affair for good and making it work with her husband.
Oh.
Uh,
Is that her psychiatrist or some shit?
Turns out I didn't mention it. Dr. Harbin is her boss that she works with as a psychologist.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Because she studies it.
Yeah, she studied psychology. She got a job working, and she works with Dr. Harbin. Now, I should note, I don't actually know if he's her boss or just another psychologist in the practice that she was in, but she worked with this guy like an office roomie, right?
You know, I never considered how dangerous that would be. You know, like if you're a therapist or something, being surrounded by all your peers and
Who are
colleagues,
fucking watching you
like,
and like
analyzing you.
picking up on every little thing that you do,
Which is wild to me that she was cheating.
right? Well, no,
She's like,
listen.
don't worry, I can handle the mental gymnastics of this.
She was telling him about it. Dr. Harbin, her office
I
roommate,
know, that's what it sounds like.
knew
That's
that
what I
she
think
had
is so
cheated with all of it.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fucking crazy. Wild.
dangerous.
So she's pretty close with Dr. Harbin, right? And she was talking to him about it, and she's like, I'm going to end my affair. I'm going to go back to Marty, right?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, Michelle attempted to end things with John,
Uh-oh.
but he disagreed.
Uh-oh. Didn't see this one coming. I thought it was going to go the other way.
Oh, well, he disagreed, and he wrote her emails expressing his love for her and was like, no, like, we're going to make this work, blah, blah, blah. It's you and me, baby, right?
Right. Obviously.
So she decided to keep her options open, and the affair turned into an on-again, off-again thing, right? So now she's, like, with Marty, but, like, occasionally she would see John.
That's messier. She's just trying to keep her loose ends from killing her.
Literally. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But John was constantly trying to get her to leave Marty, right?
Yeah, which is crazy. She's like, no. I'm trying to make it work.
I'm trying to make it work, but also you're a lot of fun sometimes.
Yeah, when you're not being mean.
Yeah.
And overbearing.
On December 9th, Michelle told Marty that she was going out to celebrate her birthday with an old classmate.
Oh, fun.
But she really went out and partied with John and banged him that night.
Well, this isn't going in the right direction. On your birthday?
On your birthday. On December 17th, in 2000, Marty and Michelle went out to a Christmas party with Dr. Harbin and his wife.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Get them in the same room, huh?
Uh-huh.
The person who knows everything?
Who knows everything. The two couples met at the office building and then rode together to a restaurant. Okay? Once they finished dinner, Michelle got up to use the restroom and she called John.
What the fuck, Michelle?
What the fuck,
Girl.
Michelle? Marty drove them back to their car at the office building, and they said bye to Dr. Harbin and his wife, and then they headed home, right?
Okay.
But on the way back, Michelle remembered that she wanted to grab some books or some bullshit from her office because she had to prepare for a report or something the next day, right?
Okay.
So they turned around, and about 10 minutes later, they were back at the office building. Marty waited in the car, and Michelle ran inside. Eventually, it must have been a long-ass time later, Marty decided to go see what the holdup was, and he got out of the car and started up to the building.
Okay.
This
is nighttime, right?
This is nighttime. Yeah, it's like
Post-dinner.
10:30.
Okay.
As he went up the steps to the building, someone came around from the bushes and shot him 4 times.
What the fuck? I know who that someone was.
How do you know?
I've just got a hunch.
He fell down the stairs and he landed at the bottom, where the person then shot him again behind the ear.
Ugh.
And
Gross.
An autopsy would later reveal that that last one was the fatal shot.
Oh my God, that's really sad. And also, my brain just did so much, but I'm going to let you tell your story.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to be like, was it this? But I don't want to ruin your story if it is. What if I'm right?
Bum, bum,
You know?
bum, bum.
Was it a setup? I'm just going to ask it. Was it a setup? Did
Was
she go
it a
in there and know
setup?
that? Why'd she take so long? I have so many questions.
Oh, I guess we'll find out.
See, I knew that's what you were going to say. I tried to refrain. I have no self-control.
That's okay. That's what we're here for. So Michelle, up in the office upstairs, heard the gunshots, and she ran downstairs.
And she said, okay, that's my cue. Sorry.
4, 5. Got it.
Also, if she's really a victim here, I'm an asshole. I'll stop.
Who's to say,
Okay.
you know? So she ran downstairs screaming for Marty.
Yeah.
She thought that she could still feel him breathing.
Oh my God.
So thinking fast, she reached for her keys to go back inside and call 911.
We both
'cause
reached
it's
for the gun.
2000, right?
Yeah.
But she realized that she locked her keys in her office.
When she ran out?
Uh-huh.
What a clusterfuck.
What a clusterfuck. So she ran away to find a phone. I saw one article say that she went a block away, and I saw another article say that she went about 2 miles away.
Well, like walking?
Running.
Oh my God. Hopefully it's the block.
Now, 2 miles
She's
sounds
like-
ridiculous. Like, you
I
would
think I'll
stop
go home now.
Literally. Are you just running away from your problems? Like, what the You're not looking for a solution at this point. You're just running.
Oh my God. Isn't
but
there a security guard on duty or some shit at this office? Like,
Something.
what are we doing?
I don't know. But a block also seems pretty excessive, but like more reasonable. Say it's like an industrial area or something. Maybe all the shops are closed.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night.
You know, whatever. So a block seems a lot more reasonable. Hopefully it wasn't 2 miles.
Yeah,
That's
wild.
insane.
She's like out of breath. I need somebody to give me their phone.
Yeah. She's like, hold on, do you have a glass
I have
of
a
water?
stitch.
Either way, she ran to a video store and she called 911. Police showed up and they start
It was probably
questioning
Blockbuster.
Michelle. You know, it probably was. I don't know.
What was the other one? Hollywood Video?
Hollywood Video. There were also a lot of like just Asian-owned video stores. I don't know what they were called, you know?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
we had so many local video stores.
Huh. I didn't ever get to go to video stores, really.
No? That was our entertainment. We didn't have cable or anything. My dad
Yeah.
was like, everybody pick out a movie. That's the weekend
That's
entertainment.
what you get to do is watch your movie. I did it occasionally, but it'd be like if I had a friend staying the night and it was a special occasion, sometimes we'd go to Blockbuster.
No, we didn't go to Blockbuster because that was too fancy.
You were going to the Asian stores.
yeah,
evidently.
they were
They
way
probably had
cheaper.
a nice, solid adult section.
They definitely had an adult section
with a curtain.
with a curtain.
See,
and
Blockbuster didn't have that shit.
and I was like, Dad, can we leave now? I'm
Just a
almost
minute, honey.
done. Don't come in here. Fucking stack of them. Sorry to call you out.
Listen.
He doesn't
before,
listen.
It was before the internet, all right? They had to get it some way,
you
shape,
know,
or
and all
form.
that buffering. He couldn't have lasted that long.
And we're
you
not
know?
gonna, if we're not paying for cable, we're not getting HBO.
Exactly.
Or Cinemax.
Exactly. So we'd all go home with our movies. I'm like, I got Homeward Bound again.
I'm gonna feel sad for a little bit and then happy.
I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but we would record all of them onto our blank movies or VHSs.
100%. Especially
then-
if you had two VCRs.
Exactly.
Or one with the double header. What are you, rich? Damn, girl.
Right? Yeah,
Did you have the little Corvette that rewound? And it
No.
only rewound? The little red Corvette?
No, we had to rewind them ourselves. That was mine and my brother's job. My dad would be like, make sure they're fucking rewound.
Yeah. We would record them from the TV. So now I want to go through them and watch all the old commercials in between.
Right.
And then I want to load them to like TikTok and be like, remember this?
See, that's why my dad would make us go to the movie store and do it, because then you didn't get the...
For sure. It
Commercials
was
and all
definitely the less ghetto way.
Yeah, well...
You paid for it.
Well, he also was getting something out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He sure was, wasn't he?
She went to a Blockbuster or something and was like, some fucking nefarious things have happened, right?
Yeah.
Called 911. Police showed up. They started questioning Michelle and all the people close to the couple, right?
Yeah. He's dead, right?
Yeah, Marty's dead.
Okay.
Almost immediately, they hear about Michelle and John's affair, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because it wasn't a secret.
Right.
It was a well-known secret. So they go and question John and his wife about their whereabouts.
Damn, he's still with her. I thought maybe. Maybe.
And his wife was like, oh, yeah, for sure. He was with me. We were watching a movie until about 9 o'clock, and he got a phone call on his cell phone. But then his phone call was that he had to go into work. Right?
Oh, this is when she got up to go to the bathroom at dinner.
Bum, 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 bum.
And she called him.
Yeah, you're putting it together, girl.
I sure shit am.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I'm picking up what we're putting down. I fucking knew it. I called it, didn't I?
You did.
I'm going to knock all this shit over just to use my hands to talk.
So John had gotten dressed in warm gear and said he was headed to the barracks, and he left his house, right?
What an asshole.
Mm-hmm. So police
What
checked
an
his phone, and he had gotten a call from Michelle at about 9 o'clock from the restaurant, right?
Suspicious.
Mm-hmm. So police go back and they question Michelle, and she was like, I never made that call. Don't know what you're talking about. And then the police found out that John had borrowed a gun from his friend, a Smith & Wesson 5906.
Yes.
And this happened to be the same kind of weapon that killed Marty, right?
Yeah.
And
That'll do it.
As soon as John heard that the police wanted the gun for ballistics testing, he went and reported that his car had actually been broken into and the gun
convenient.
was actually stolen.
How convenient.
Dang.
How convenient.
I
Yeah.
just had it, but like it was stolen. My bad, right?
Shoot, I really wish I could give that to you. But
Mm-hmm.
craziest thing.
Craziest thing.
Shit got stolen.
It just happened.
Only
too.
thing. Only thing that got stolen. Everything else is still there. I can't explain it. I know what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
know what it
exactly.
looks like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then somehow they knew that was a lie.
Thank God.
And so military authorities charged John with making a false official statement,
Good.
false swearing, and obstruction of justice.
Wow.
Right? Because they're like, hey, man,
All that shit you just did was very illegal.
we could believe that possibly it wasn't you, but like, you gotta provide the gun that you just borrowed from your friend that we all have this like trace on, you know?
Right.
So he was arrested in February of 2001. And in March, he was also charged with premeditated murder and conspiracy.
Ooh.
Okay.
What about her?
Not yet.
Not yet, darling, not yet.
So John was convicted by a court-martial. He was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. In the military,
Wait,
was
what does that mean to be convicted by a court-martial?
Military judgment.
Oh.
Like, it's their version of court.
Okay.
So the military...
I was thinking the bailiff for some reason in my head. I was like, why was he convicted by the bailiff? What was he doing?
That's what...
Okay.
The court-martial, like an air marshal.
Sorry, guys.
That's funny.
I'm here now.
No. Like, military authorities were like, you're going to stay in the fucking brig forever, right?
Right. Like, we handle our own kind here.
Exactly.
We'll take it from here, sir.
Exactly. And the military police told the local police, like, hey, Michelle's a civilian, so we can't charge her or do anything with that. But, like, you're going to want to look into that because she was for sure probably involved, right?
She's a civilian?
Yeah.
Is she, though? I thought she was in the reserves.
She was in the
Does that
reserves.
make you a civilian first?
But I don't actually know. Maybe once she became a psychologist, she, like,
Left
or dropped out of it.
Okay.
I don't actually know. But she wasn't under their jurisdiction.
Right.
So they told the local police, like, get on that shit, right?
Yeah. We got this one, you take that one.
Mm-hmm. And so the local
Sweep the
police
knees!
were like, totally, we're all over it. But the murderer had already been caught and charged, so I guess they're dragging their feet, right?
Oh, God.
And Michelle, who was now living in New Orleans, living her best life, was like, fucking deuces.
Well, I was wild back there.
Later, losers.
I'm going to show my tits on the street and get some beads. It's got to be what you're doing.
Pretty much. Yeah, she was living her best life. She was out there mingling, living the single life, and turns out she had been brushing up on some light reading with classic books such as Reborn in the US of A, Secrets for Getting a New Identity, and How to Disappear in America.
Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and pretend none of this happened back there. You know what else you could have done? You could have just left him.
You could have
been
just
like,
left
hey, Marty, this isn't working.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for everything. It's been great. We've known each other since high school.
TTYL.
Yeah. TTFN. Bye. Nope, she didn't do that. And then she was like, anyway, I'm going to make a new identity.
Oh, my God.
She had used her computer and created some forged documents, like a birth certificate and a baptismal certificate.
A baptismal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really funny and not something I would think of.
I think it counts as like another form of identification.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought like government and church wasn't supposed to be intertwined, you know?
Since when?
I mean, like, since ever. But
yeah, but like it has been.
But it is, yeah. But 100%.
So she created those under a different name, and then she moved to Florida and rented an apartment under the name Lisa Pendragon.
Pendragon?
Great name, right?
Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider the options.
Yeah.
Pendragon.
Pendragon.
P-E-N?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She got a driver's license with the name Alexandra Solomon.
Homie, we're not going to keep the same name?
I don't know.
It's too traceable?
Yeah, I guess. She was like...
She read the book. She would know.
She did. She did read the book. I think. She had the books.
She at least slept on top of them so the information could be like absorbed through her dreams.
Osmosis them, yeah. She dyed her dark brown hair blonde.
Okay.
And then got plastic surgery to fix her crooked nose.
Goddamn!
She got a chin implant. And she removed acne scars.
Wow, like identifying features.
All of her face. She was like, let's just change this bitch up. What does Lisa Pendragon look like? She's probably blonde, you know?
With a chin.
With a chin implant. She's got a strong chin. Maybe she made a
one of
little
them clefts.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Fayetteville police had lost track of her at this point, so they called in the U.S. Marshals to go find her.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how.
Damn, she created a whole identity before you went to go look for her?
Yeah, they were like,
shit.
oh shit, we were supposed to get her too, right?
Where'd she go?
Has anyone seen her?
God damn it.
Speaking of, look around. So they had lost track of her, so they called the U.S. Marshals. I don't know how, but pretty soon they learned that Michelle was in Florida living with a new boyfriend, right?
It's always Florida.
Apparently it's a good place to disappear.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend wasn't nearly as paranoid as she was, right? So
Well, sure, he didn't have a whole fake identity.
he didn't know all this had gone on back then, right?
Yeah. He didn't know that he could also get got too.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, my friend.
So they were able to follow him back to Michelle's house and arrest her on August 5th, 2002. Her trial began on September 27th, 2004.
Holy shit.
Lasted 4 months and she was found guilty of first-degree murder by aiding and
4
abetting
months.
and of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. She was sentenced to life without parole. And they've both tried to appeal several times, but none have gone through. And John's sister created a blog to appeal for his innocence to public, but it only lasted about a month back in November, December of 2007.
He's trying to get her off? Not in that way. But like
The sister was trying to get her brother off.
Oh.
John's sister made a blog about
I
John
gotcha.
and his innocence, but
Right.
it literally had like 3 posts on it and was only up for a month.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's
don't
still
know-
up now,
I don't know
but-
why in my head I thought
John was trying to get Michelle off.
Yes.
No, he's still in love from prison,
Yeah,
pining
I was
over
like,
her.
what? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but like to the sister's point, or whatever, not to the sister's point, the antithesis of her point. Like he fucking did it though. Like he shot her.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking is maybe she got wind of what actually happened through him and was like, you know what, this is pointless.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know.
gonna go ahead and stop.
I'm going to
now.
go ahead and take this
He's like,
down.
no, I did that.
But also 2007 was like the year of Tumblr and shit, right? Or like
Yeah.
right before. And so
Yeah.
she's like, ooh, a blog. I could do this. And
Yeah, let me spread the word on mayonnaise nationwide. That's fucking awful.
Isn't it?
Poor Marty.
Poor Marty.
And they didn't even have kids and shit. Like
No,
you could have
like,
just left.
Literally could have just left.
You had your own apartment.
You were a psychologist.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
That's dangerous. That scares me.
it's pretty textbook definition of crazy too, right? Like
Yeah.
according to a psychologist, she could have been like, you know, all these feelings that I'm feeling and these thoughts that I'm having
I'm going to address them and deal with them.
seem extreme.
Instead, she was like, oh, there's an old loophole.
Mm-hmm.
There is a loophole.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called murder.
And it's called I'll blame my boyfriend and pin it all on him and then escape to Florida and start
like-
a new life. What the fuck?
That's crazy. Sounds like she was having a hard time setting her boundaries.
I guess, yeah.
Well, also, wasn't John the guy that was kind of scary back there and was like, no, you cannot leave me?
I mean, not necessarily scary. He didn't threaten her or anything. He was just like, no, like, stay with me, leave Marty, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's us, baby.
Yeah.
You know? He just didn't want her to
Very
end the
persuasive.
affair. Yeah. And so she kept her fucking toe in the water, didn't end the affair, stayed with him, and then... To be fair, I don't know whose idea it was to kill Marty, but I could only assume that it's Michelle's.
Sure. Like, oh, well, you know what? Would
Solve
be a
this
lot easier
problem.
if he wasn't around.
Right. But also, I don't know why John would agree to that. Like, he has his whole ass wife.
It also makes more sense now that they met at the office to ride together. Because I was like, why? Like, just drive to the... And then I'm like, maybe valet or something, you know, if it was a fancy restaurant.
Right.
But that doesn't make sense. But now it kind of does. 'Cause we need
Especially
to
coming back to the
stop.
office and
Yeah.
then leaving and then being like, oh, wait, I forgot something and going back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's icky.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in there for so long. And it wasn't until he got out that he got.
Mm-hmm. Well,
He got out of the car to go get her.
yeah, he got out of the car to go get her because it
Yeah.
had taken so long. Which,
Yeah.
I don't know how long you wait, but, like, I'd probably wait about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a long time to be up there just waiting
That's fucking crazy. And like
for your husband to get
Get
bored
got.
and lure him in. Like, that's fucking nuts.
you know when you're hiding, when you're playing hide and seek.
You just have to pee.
Yeah, I like
She
that
probably
you
peed in
knew
her office
exactly.
so much.
I like that you knew exactly what I was thinking of. Like if she were in on it, imagine how bad she had to pee
Right. She probably took care of that back at the restaurant. She's like, I'm not
Maybe.
going to have time later.
when she called John.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Isn't it?
Okay, but she's still alive and still in prison and shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And she never tried to like claim innocence, or she was just like,
They
that shit
tried
happened.
to do appeals and stuff, but I don't.
Right.
I mean, she
But as far
tried
as I
to
got-
say that she wasn't
Yeah,
the shooter, at least, but they got her for conspiracy. So,
that's shit straight out of like the movie Chicago.
right.
You know, that's crazy. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's awful.
Isn't it
Thanks for that.
pretty exciting?
If you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Erin's case, you should go to our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. If you're like, God damn, that was a great episode and I want to hear some more shit, but I've already listened to all your shit, you guys should join our Patreon. For as little as $1, you get one extra episode every month, plus access to all of our back episodes. So it's a fuck ton of content in there for just a fucking $1. Or if you want to see video of what the hell we're talking about and all the extra side rants that we go through,
There were a few on this
if you're
one.
into that kind of torture, you know what I mean? Then you can join our highest tier for the behind the scenes content. And it's only $10. And same thing, you get access to all of our other shit and you get to support your two favorite podcast hosts. So we would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you want to email us, you could do that at isgdpodcast@gmail.com, or you can snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
Bye, guys.
Bye.